Hello and welcome back to Foundry. It's been a few days hiatus, but in our last episode we set up the final bits in order to do the next level of science. That is the green science. That's not the screen that I wanted. This screen. The green science, which included especially those ignium fuel rods, which is the last bit we set up, and you can see them trucking along here from their assemblies here. All of this is making them. And they are backed up now on this belt going toward making power, and so now they're able to go almost exclusively down this belt toward the bus to make the science in. One thing was missed as part of this this build, and that is the output of these assemblers here, or no, these generators here to output the residual empty casings, so that we can. Come on, there we are. So that we can reuse those casings for making more fuel rods. There they go. There they go. It was just a few. It wasn't very many because it hasn't been that long. I suppose I didn't need this little tail belt here, but that's for later. And we obviously haven't been burning a whole lot because there's still some of this biomass left in the generators, or for the generators to use rather. So I fell off, but that's what else is new. So we're going to let them keep burning that fuel whenever they need it, and we'll also recycle these as best we can, which means that we won't have to make any new ones here at this machine, or at least it'll be able to build up and then stockpile them while we're not using them anymore. So that should work out fine. At least I hope this is going to work out fine with that priority loading. Just using the loader on the belt like that. I think it will. It seems like that's the way that it functions. If not, we can always do something different. But I think that's the way that it works. So we'll just continue letting that go. And we need to do some research, which I clicked into the research screen a moment ago, and then I clicked out. The last research we did was the first step of the Olumite, the piping here. So we need to move on now to the pump jacks, and then further on beyond that into the chemical processing. The piping needs a pipe loader, or has a pipe loader, and a plumber's tool, which uses 5 biomass to make. The pipes take the xenoferrite steel beams, the loader takes xenoferrite plates, advanced machinery parts, and electronic components, and then the plumber's tool, I said, is already the biomass. So we're going to let that research go. It's got a bit to go. Actually, not much to go. It's only got one more green pack. It built up more than I thought it did. Alrighty, so in the meantime, or while some of this research is going, we're also going to try and do some upgrades to the assemblers to use them as tier 2. Let's do another research here first. We'll go ahead and do the chemical processor. This processes the Olumite into high-density Olumite or liquid polymer. So let's take that, and we're already there on the red and blue packs, but the green packs obviously need a little bit more work. But only all 25 of them. Only all 25 of them. That belt was for... Oh, that's for concrete later if we need it. So, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set up some of those assemblers and see what we can make... See what we can upgrade. We're going to want to start with... No, actually, there's one other thing we wanted to do first. Before we do that, or as part of doing that at least, we want to double the red science here. That's not it. This one here. We want to double this, and that might mean pushing this science thing back, although I think it'll fit fine as long as we do a side load here. We'll just need to change this one, I think. Yeah, we'll just change this one to be on a second lane loader. Take these out. We'll just use them for our own nefarious purposes later. And then we can move this one over here. And take you out, take you out. Let's get a second lane loader here. Do I have any? I do. Perfect. That'll load in there. And then instead of outputting back there, we'll output here. And we'll take this out. And we'll put a belt in here. I'm going to have to pick these up, and I'll just load them into the machine myself. And then we can copy this. I need another machine. I'm just going to go ahead and build an assembler 2, though, because we're going to try and upgrade all of this stuff on the bus to assembler 2. I have 3 packs to throw in there. And this gives us a 1.5 speed, which is nice. Let's see. I need to make this fit properly or well enough. I think we were doing 2 spaces over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it there. It's a bit close, but it'll work out just fine, I think. Yeah, it'll work out just fine. This will go here and output. This will go here and input from here. Oh, it can't input there. Well, we have to change this slightly then. You can't input on a curve. It won't let you. So we're going to have to take these up. Not that one. Let's take this one up as well. We'll go out this way. 1 space. And then we can turn and come this way. And then go this way. Oops. Not what I wanted. That was weird. There we go. And then we'll have to extend or change this belt as well, the same. This belt of belts. Let's do the exact same maneuver with it here. Like this. And then like this. And then this one will go right here. And then I just need to set this to be Science 2. There you go. And I have to go around the other side of this lab here to input those few... oh, maybe I can't. It's full. Okay, never mind then. Until those 18 are made, the green ones, this is going to be stuck. Let's go upgrade those first then to get them to the assembler 2. Just make... I'll make 2. We need to obviously do... Oops, fell off. We need to obviously do all the chain of this, but for now we need to start with this one here. And I believe that these will hot upgrade. I hope they will. Ah, they will. Good. Perfect. So now this outputs 3 per minute, and that'll get us a little bit further along the way. And then I can use the one that we got back from hot upgrading to make another assembler 2 out of. Which is really nice. So yeah, so this this makes 3 per minute. The other one makes 2 per minute, and that's, it's a weird timing, though, because the base recipe for this in the assembler is 30 seconds, in assembler 1. So in assembler 2, the recipe is 24 seconds? No. Makes 3 per minute, so 20 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds. Okay. That should still be good then. So we want to do this upgrade. I have those. Here. And here. And then, of course, I fall exactly into the gap. I should probably fill those gaps in with something. I was kind of waiting to fill them in with concrete, but we haven't made concrete yet. Let's see. We need to do all these, actually, so we might as well just do everything. Might as well. But I'm going to make them in small batches just so I don't have a bunch of them laying around in the end. There and there. And then that was the other one that I did already. A couple more. There. 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 Running out of stuff now. I need more advanced machinery parts. We'll get some out of the mall. Oops. Cancel. Cancel. Click the wrong button again. Okay, I need to come back here to machinery parts with more advanced machinery parts. I should also grab some of the regular machinery parts too. I think I saw that I was a little bit low on those. How about you? How about you too? Yeah, why not? Oops. There you go. And not what I wanted to do. we go. Upgrade this one. Those two. So that upgrades this whole bus. Now, that means that we're going to be consuming more materials, and that might, without doing the math, that might mess up my numbers a little bit, but I'm okay with it. Because, actually, this should all be yellow belt here at some point anyway. Maybe we should prep that, although I should really automate these. Actually, I should build some sort of a mall area for making the belts and their components, because they need a lot of stuff. But for now, we're not going to. This will upgrade some of it. Actually, I think it stops every time there's a splitter or another change. It does. So let's do our distributor. Let's continue along here. Whenever there's a change like that and a stretch of belt, it automatically stops the upgrade tool. So you have to then come back and do more. We need to upgrade some of those. Oh, those don't upgrade from one to the other either. That's kind of a bummer. So there's nothing to recycle these for unless you have other means of it. Although it looks like that I didn't upgrade all of this belt either. Yeah, dang. I'm still making... These should actually all be upgraded all the way down, because they're capable of carrying the 320. Actually, that's the end right there. They're capable of carrying the 320, which means we're going to need more of those distributors. Where did they go in my inventory? Ah, here they are. Only with one? Huh. Need more than that. You. Did that one already. And I did that one already. Okay, and the rest of these are running things that aren't nearly as full belts, I think. So those are okay, like the parts and stuff. I mean, the machinery parts we're making 60 times 4, 240 per minute. So technically that should probably be upgraded to a faster belt, but they're getting split half and half. And I would have to, again, trace the numbers to see which side, if either side needs more than 160, but I don't think they do. So that would be fine. I think most of them are going this way, in fact, to here. And these are consuming 120 alone. So that's almost a full belt there. These here need 30 more. And that's it. So that's basically a full red belt right there. It's 150 out of 160. And then the rest of the 240 can come this way, which here we're using 60 of those. So we're up to 210 out of 240, and then the last 30 come down here into the storage. And I think that makes sense. And I think it's fine. The electronic components we're using a lot. We may not be making enough. We may have to double this. We're making 30. Nope. Yes, wait. We're making 30. We talked about doubling it out here by adding another one of these, because this produces enough for 2. 120 per minute wire coil, and this needs only 60. We may have to do that, because this is 30. They're going down here again to science, which is consuming 45. So that's actually a hold up right now. Yep, let's fix that. And then wherever else they're going, that may be it other than storage. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so let's double this. We need to. Which means I need my bulldozer. Hopefully we can get one. That'd be nice. At least the drilling speed researches work. Because, yeah. I don't remember how far out we need to go. I guess it's 3 plus... This is wider than it needed to be. I could have narrowed this by 1, or I could have even put them in another lane. one way or the other. It's fine. I'll just repeat it anyway. So 4 plus 3. Yeah, so we need 7 more, and I just did 4. Just mark it all out, that way I know where I need to go. I wonder if there's going to be something to use this sand for, or if it's just going to have to sit around and not be used. Nope, I need an assembler too. I didn't upgrade the last two. Right, okay, there we go. Copy this one. And I'm going to put the screen facing, actually the back, just for something different, like that. We need to have, we need to have an output here, just set it, and an input here. This will go, it was right to begin with, there. This is going to continue along this way. Input here. And then this belt here will continue along back. And an output here. And we need to set this to be, and I could have used the tablet for this, but it's fine. Electronic components. So oops on that one. I should have realized that we weren't producing enough electronic components. And that'll help out immensely. Okay. And I was only harming things when I pulled full stack out of there, because now this half needs to completely back up again. So it's only they were only getting 15 that way instead of the 45 they need. Even now they're only really getting 30 out of the 45 they need until this is all the way backed up. So maybe even I should do a output priority here so that that at least gets 60 until it gets backed up, and then we can go to storage. I'll have to remember that I did that though, because that could be problematic in the future. Okay, so anything else we should check? Perhaps I should also just spreadsheet this, that way I know what's going on. Those should be fine because they should have upgraded at the same speed. Like this is producing 90 per minute of the foundations, and we're only using 30, so we're getting plenty of storage here. And we need 15 belts, and we're producing 60. So, or rather, we need to double that. So we're producing 60 belts, and we need 15 times 2. So we're good, and then this is producing 90, and we need 30 times 2, so we're good there too. So we still do have a little bit of overflow, which was the design that I had in mind, because I do want to be able to grab from it to make other things. The better machine parts here, we're making 30 times 2 of those, 60, and we're using them here. Only half of them. And yeah, we definitely needed these electronic components. Oops. C'est la vie. And then those otherwise, I think, are just going... I can't help myself from falling off of this stuff. Yeah, I think those are just going all the way... Oh, they're getting used beyond for a little bit with the containers over here. That's right, I do have those extending this way. We should probably also upgrade these too. Although that will mean we need to add to the crushers, which I'm okay with. Oh, research complete on chemical processors. I'm okay with doing that because that just means we'll consume a little bit more of this. And that means we're making more fuel rods to get everywhere faster. I want to start on the Olumite stuff. I think we can go ahead and just do this, and oops, and this, at least for now, and then I can do the math on the crushers and whatnot. Oops, you need to have now 300 per minute, and you folks produce... And I don't think there's a crusher mark 2, is there? There is, we just don't have it yet. When does that come? And also I should start on the research. Crusher 2 is after Lab 4, so we got a little while to wait on that. Same with Assembler 3. What is the speed on the Crusher 2, by the way? That wasn't it. Here. Speed 1? Then what's the speed on the Crusher 1? Half? Trying to find where that Crusher is. It may not be here, though. I may just need to do... Oops, wrong button. I may just need to do the crafting menu then to see that. Half, yep. Okay, so we'll be able to... We could extend these now if we want, which I don't know that I really care, because we're producing plenty of fuel. And then in the future we could actually cut that number in half, whatever that is. These were how much? 20? Well, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was 30. So yeah, the other ones are 60. That makes sense. So then that would be 5 Crusher 2s instead of 7 Crusher 1s for the Assembler 1. That's fine. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Then the other thing someone suggested that I could have done is on the steel, with the Assembler 2s, I could have used an exact amount of them to make the steel beams, whereas with Assembler 1s I have like 8 and a fraction, or 7 and a fraction. I think it would have come down to 5 even. So we could do that too. But I think I would rather work on the Olumite for the rest of this episode, or at least get it started. So there's an Olumite reservoir down here. We need to build a... Probably we need to build a power line down there. Where are we at with Power Pole Mark II? We're a bit off. We need to have the casting machine research done, which this is how we make polymer boards. Should I get all... Well, what does it take to make these things, I should say? Power pole is going to be circuit boards. Okay, so we can't even do that yet anyway. Alright, we're going to have to run a power line down there, and I think that's a bit uninteresting for camera. So I'm going to pause the recording for a little while. I'm going to run that power line. I'm going to have to avoid this mountain, so I'm probably going to go out this way. Maybe I should just come down from here. No, I think I'll come out from here. Yeah, it's fine. Come out from here. We'll go straight down then. No, actually, that would be shorter. I'll come up here and I'll run it straight down to there, and then we'll figure out the deal with the pump jack, which is here, and with the chemical processor, and we'll decide if we want to do the chemical processing out there or back here when we get done with that. So I will be right back. And welcome back. I worked through the night, the sun has risen, and we are here at the Olumite. Content. 5.7 million liters, maybe? It looks like an I, but it could be a lowercase l of Olumite. That's not nothing. So now we need to make pump jacks and chemical processors, at least eventually. Let's make just one pump jack for right now. I see that it takes pipes to make, so we should probably make... wait, that is a liter then. Pipes throughput is 300,000 liters per minute, so that's not nothing either. I don't know what the pump jack's extraction rate is. Output, 1,800 liters per minute. So the pipes can carry a ridiculous amount, so they're not a focus. Okay, that makes my life easier. And we set this directly on top of, apparently, the Olumite. No grid connection, right? We need to provide you power. I have the power line right here. I think I'm going to bring the power line then right up to the edge of the Olumite patch, and then we'll connect that in. No power. Did I miss a power cord someplace? Or power wires, whatever, someplace. Apparently I did. I did stop for a couple moments, and maybe that's where it broke. Hard to say. Wait, did I screw it up way at the beginning? Is this broken? Need to get up there to see. Let's see. This is broke. When did I break this? How did I break this? And all my steel is then broken because that's what's dependent upon this. Let's run back to base. No, there's a line there. Okay, so is this it? I wish these green things would indicate, or a way to indicate whether the thing itself had power. That would be... Oh, here it is. I disconnected this at some point in my past, and that broke everything. Okay. I wonder when I did that. I don't remember anybody mentioning anything in the comments or chat about it, so it's been broken since some point. I might have done it off camera then, since no one said anything. It's usually things that folks notice and comment upon. Let's go back out here, wherever that actually is. And oh, by the way, I did start the Olumite scanning research just to have something to research. Wasn't any true reason for it other than they were fiddling with Olumite, so I figured it couldn't hurt. Even though, well, hopefully there's not like Olumite super nearby underground that I could have just dug to, but that'll be fine. All right, so we have this now. I think it would make sense to actually put down maybe some foundation around this. Let me take this power pole back up again, just so that I can stand up on here and see what the screen says without having to crane my neck. Figuratively speaking, of course. So you can go here then, and into there. There we go. All right, so it contains 500 liters of Olumite in the pump jack itself. We need to have pipe loaders, which are here. Let's see what those look like. Pipes. Pipes are needed for the transportation of liquids. They can only hold one unique type of liquid. To load or unload liquids, place a pipe loader next to a loader slot at a machine and connect a pipe at the other side. Similar to a conveyor loader, it has an input-output setting which can be set by clicking the large wheel on top. Nice. I like just the, the idea of making it a wheel instead of a button. Additionally, a pipe loader has a filter which has to be set to a certain liquid type, and only the set liquid type will be able to pass through. Liquids. Your first liquid to process will be Olumite. It can be obtained from a reservoir, a dark blue patch on the map. Those are the big spherical rocky objects all over the world. You need to place a pump jack above it. The pump jack will extend a drill pipe downwards into the reservoir, so you could also place it a few blocks above the reservoir. The pump jack needs power from a high voltage grid, and a pipe loader needs a low voltage grid to move its content onto a pipe. So it's a good thing that I built the pipe loader, or the low voltage grid here, because we need to build a transformer. If I don't have one on me. Oh, I do have one. Good. Good, good, good. Let's put it maybe on this side. I don't know. I should probably actually run the pipe loader out the front. Let's see what the pipe loader looks like. So I don't do this twice if I don't need to. Let's run the pipe loader from here out the front. And then we just need to connect a pipe to it. This is no pipe connected. Set the filtered element as Olumite. We also have available to us air, blast furnace slag, blast furnace waste gas, high density Olumite hot air, liquid polymer, molten technum, molten xenoferrite, Olumic acid, and Olumite. All right, and this is... It doesn't tell me which way it's set to. I was hoping it would change colors like the belt loaders do, but it doesn't. Interesting. Did I make the pipes? I did. Let's hook one pipe up to it just so that it is happy with it. And of course it needs power. Yeah, let's just do the power. Just do it right here, actually. This will be fine. Power. You need the power. Here. And then you go here. Alrighty, so this is outputting Olumite. That would be inputting Olumite. We want it to output. Alrighty. Yeah, that'd be nice if those change color too, just like the others. Alright, so it's topped off now, but the pipe has... God knows how much the pipe actually stores. I don't think it said how much it stores, it's just how much it moves. So, now the question is, do we want to do the chemical processing out here? Or do we want to do it back at the base? This is probably going to need to be built on a low voltage grid. Yeah, foundation. So let's just build a block of foundation. I don't know how big this building is. At least we can see what this looks like, and we can decide what we might want to do. I just don't know recipes yet, so that's why I want to take a look at these. You? Or is it the power line? I think it's the power line, actually. But you can go too. I don't mind. Yep, there we go. So this can make the high density Olumite or the liquid polymer. And we need the high density Olumite to make the liquid polymer. So these process 100 liters of Olumite into 75 liters of high density Olumite every 4 seconds. So that means that's 25 per second. Which means that one pump jack can process enough for an insane number of chemical processors. Like, totally insane number of chemical processors. Really? Where's the output? 1800 liters per minute. That's pretty insane, if that's correct. Well, let's just set it. Set the recipe. No. Oh, 1500 per minute. Right, it was 25 per second. 1500 per minute. And this outputs 1800 per minute. Yeah, okay. Keep your units the same, Wally. Because this would have been 15 times 100, because 60 divided by 4 is 15. So 1500 Olumite turns into 1125 per minute of high-density Olumite, and then that turns 375 into 300. So, wait, what was that number again? 1125 divided by 375 is 3. Okay, 1 to 3 ratio. That's decent. So I think we should do all this near the base, though. I think we should kind of stick with what we've been doing and making all the smelting near the base in a building. I think we should do the same with this in a building. And I think I'm going to build one more pump jack here, just so we have enough for 2 chemical plants. I guess the ratio of these would be 1800 to 1500 is 1.2, so we would need to have 5 of these, right? 5 times 1800 divided by 1500 is, yeah, 5 pump jacks to 6 chemical plants. But we'll at least have the surplus for right now, and then we'll figure that part out later. So I think what we should do is place that down first of all. And where's my panel? Oh, there it is. Let's do it like this. Then we have the center slot to get access to the panel itself. There you go. Maybe. Oh, it's on the far side. All right, fine. In that case, I will give you a little bit more of this. You can move over. Oh. Must have targeted the wrong thing. All right, there you go. Another loader. Actually, let's make a few of these, because we'll need them anyway. And then we'll need to have pipe connected to this. Set the filter to Olumite. And set... Oh, okay, so it's at a null state, input-output wise, to start with. Interesting. And then I'm going to do another row of this, or 2 or 3 maybe. So we can connect the pipes together. I guess maybe it would have been better to put the pipe loading into the middle. That's fine. And then we can run some pipe here. Maybe here. You auto-rotate? You do not. Do you have pipe junctions in the right-click menu? You do. Okay. Well, then in that case, delete that one. Yes, I just wasted some Olumite. Oh, well. 6-way intersection. Oh, interesting. 4-way intersection. T intersection, corner, and a straight pipe. So we'll do a T here, and then we'll do a corner here. Nice. And then we'll do straight pipes here. And I guess I could drag that. So now we have a pipe. Should I take these up? And can I take them up? Let's take them up a little bit. Our current height is 138. The base is at 137. So we're at just above the base height on this platform. But I think I want to go up a little bit and then take it over, and then we'll come back down into the thing. If we can do the corner pointed upward. R, rotate y-axis. T, rotate x-axis. H, rotate z-axis. Okay, you developers are my new favorites. That is awesome. I mean, it's simple, yes, but it's awesome. Let's go up just a few, maybe up to like... Actually, that might just be enough. That's probably enough. And then we'll take a corner back. No, T. I had it right first. There you go. And then we can go back to this, and we can do straight pipe all the way home. Ooh, research done. Map scan Olumite. Let's switch into the map just to take a look at that. There's a bigger one there, but it's underground. We're here above ground. Okay. I'm happy, because that would have been just as far, and even though it's bigger and it contains more, we'd have had to dig down 30 tiles to get there, so I'm happy with it. I need a lot more pipe, though. I've learned that. Like, all the pipe. That was 100, I think. Or no, that was at all. It was 100. Okay. Let's grab this. I don't see anything to do with, what are they called? Pumps. So I'm guessing that pressure is not a thing. A la, you know, Satisfactory and Factorio. I don't see pumps here to say we need to keep the pipe pressurized or head lift like there is in Satisfactory. So it looks like we're just free to do whatever we want to do here, which I can appreciate. Guess I could Control-C that to copy it. And we can blast right through these trees here, all the way to there, but I'm going to drill these trees out right here. And yes, I could probably be fancy and support this pipe with something, but I could have done the same with that belt that I didn't bother with either. This is going to be a long, long pipe. I'm going to need some more xenoferrite steel beams. That much is certain. Oops, I forgot to do the click drag. I have lots of biomass to drop into the burners. Although I guess I could make some plumber's helper. Let's see what that actually does. That was here. It doesn't actually say what it does. The pipes are just finishing, by the way. Yeah, did that make... Oh, that makes 2 pipes per craft. Okay, good. Plumber's tool. Here? That must... Aim at a pipe and hold left mouse button to flush its content. Okay. So it does what you would expect, and I don't need that here. Okay, let's grab... Actually, let's put the pipes here. I may add another toolbar. You have to reboot to add toolbars, but I may add another toolbar just to put these on their own toolbar. Put all the liquid-related stuff, that is, on their own toolbar. Where are we at? This is about where we're going to need to turn. Maybe we should go back to the base and figure out where we're going to want this pipe to come in at. I think we'll set up a refinery to the south of the generators. Because the bus isn't going to come out that far anyway. And eventually we'll want a building anyway, so we can just set the building up like right here where these generators are. Or near where these generators are. And we can do our refining there. I think that's fair. We'll just kind of start... kind of right here in the same spot as the generators, as the power, and come out from there. I'm just going to clear a nice space here. We'll come out a bit. I'm not going to put it right up next to it. Just in case we do need to run other belts this way for some reason from the bus, we could that way. All right, let's climb up our ladder. And let's build... Start at the same spot, because why not? Which is the edge of course it is, the edge of this. We'll just drag a line out there. And Maybe. Maybe I should have made it a wider line. Just go with 2 though, so I can land on it like that. And then we could start this even just like way out here someplace. That way we have room to deal with the bus if we need to. Yeah, let's just like start it kind of right out here someplace. So all those trees technically I didn't need to remove. That's fine. We'll just do a huge build like that to start with. And of course that means I need more foundation. But all that fuel is delicious. Fuel rods. Oh, we need to do another research too. I forgot, but even so, it's not that big of a deal. Let's see. Casting machine, we don't need that just yet. We need to have this chemical stuff going. Conveyor 3s are going to take circuit boards to make, so we're going to have to wait on that. Filter loaders, we could make those now. Third lane, we could make those now. Inventory size, we could do that now. That's an expensive one though. Let's do this filter loader. Drill speed, research lab 4, we're not going to do yet. Tank we could probably also use. We'll do that one after this one's done. This only has 9 greens to go. Oh, and while I'm at it, let me drop off those red packs here. If it didn't fill up already. It didn't. Yay. Okay. Red packs and foundation. It'll take a lot. You'll make more, don't worry. You can have all this, though. Enjoy. Let's see. You can come out here. And I think what I'll do is I'll put the first refineries in a line in the front here, and then we'll just kind of work our way backward, and then away from the bus or away from this edge. And then we'll fill this in. As we need it, as we need more. So we need to start with 2 refineries. That's easily enough done. Chemical processors, excuse me, not refineries. Which that's going to run me out of xenophorite steel beams, which means I need to collect more. And I should probably set up an automation for making pipes, because we're obviously going to need them a lot. So we should probably do that. X to turn off the free build mode. Let's start... We'll start it here, maybe? Panel in the front, sure. Here. These are going to make this goo. And that was going to be 3-to-1 ratio, so then we'll have 6 of these making, or turning the high-density Olumite into whatever the next thing was. I should probably widen this so I don't have to make this weird jump all the time. And we were going after steel. I'll take both of these and I'll put back that short stack wherever it went. There it is. And I'm going to do a big craft here of these. That'll give me 200 more pipes. Oh, I should have gone over. Should I gone over here? Yeah, let's make this a bit bigger here, so I don't have to keep fighting with it. And here. Like that. So I'm going to run the pipes in on this side, so they'll come right back. Filter loader's done. Let's go ahead and do tank. The pipe will come in here, I guess. Maybe I should give myself more room in the front here then. Well, since this was arbitrary as far as the spacing that I chose, I'll give myself a little bit more room here. The pipe will come in containing the Olumite here in the front, so we need loaders for that. You go there, and you go there. And then we'll have pipes. Let's see, you'll be this one. Ooh, we could bring the pipes down. Now we don't have to trip over them. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. Let's do a T. And then this, there. And there. And then we'll need to set the filters, of course. And then we'll do a straight one. We'll go up. I wish I knew what height we were at. We'll go up there too. And then we'll just connect that into whatever height these are at. That way I don't have them in my face. I like it. All right, so then I can take some of this back out again. So we're here at 6. Yeah, we're here at 6. So let's go over here back where the pipe was. And let's run a ridiculous pipe. Back this way. That pipe is somewhere over here. There's the power lines. We can follow that. Oh, there's the pipe. We're not too far off. Not bad at all. Go to 6. All right, if we can get there. Which we can't just yet. I don't know if I can make that target. I can't. Do I have any steps? Yes, I do. I have a few. Is that going to be enough? Barely. And let's see where we're at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wish I knew what that height was at. I think it needs to go right there because that's 5, and then that'll be the turn. Let's see if I did this right. That'll be the question. Could probably make some more of these. That'll be the question. Yep, I need more. And you can't. Of course you can't. Oh, I can do X, right. Forgot what game I was in again. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, X again for that. Am I really just because I'm over by 1? Okay, and then let's do a curve. X again. T. Wait, no, H. That's not H. There we go. R. There we go. And then you can go straight again. That way. Let's control... Nope, not that. Control Z. There we go. Like how you can see those things rising up in the distance. Oh, I might be able to do this. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Jump method always works. Excuse me there, tentacle. And you can go to there. We might need more pipes. Just about there, though, I think. At least the ground's rising up to meet us a little bit. This might have been a little too high, but can't complain. I could. Some of these trees here. Now that we're out of the desert, there are trees to clear. Technically, you could grow up and infringe upon that pipe. Even though I don't think they grow up any higher. And here we are. And I'm out of pipes. Okay. Stairs. From here. Off by 1, but that's fine. It should be fine anyway. There. I'm off by 1 space. It should have only been 5, not 6. I'm just going to turn it here then. Oops, there. And that'll be fine. This should be out of the way for most of the chemical plant, if not all of it. How did I manage to pull that off, though? That's what I'd like to know. I should have done Control-Z. Oh. Alright. I should put another one of these staircases up to get up onto the platform, too. That's weird. This says it's block 6. I must have turned to block 7 instead of block 6. Ag. Oh well. Alrighty, so this needs to go up. Not T, that would be H. So I can stand on these machines now. Not you. This one needs to be a T. Not that kind. H. Not that kind. H. Actually, I think I could just do this. And then this will be just an elbow. H? No. Maybe. There we go. All right. Do you folks have the Olumite? Oh, I didn't set the inputs. This needs to be set to Olumite. And it's an input. And this needs to be set to Olumite. And it's an input as well. And there they go. So they are storing up 500 liters, which is 3 crafts. And they're crafting, yep, they're crafting like crazy. So we should be able to hook these up now to the next chain, which is going to be the whatever it's called. Can we see the liquids here in the crafting menu? No, of course not. Oh, here it is. The liquid polymer. We'll do 3. We'll probably just do a line of 3 of them. I don't know what this exactly will take, but we can just do a line of 3 of them back, connected to each one of these, and then that will hook everything up. But we're going to do that next time. This is a little bit longer of an episode than I wanted it to be, but we did a little bit of cleanup and upgrading to start with, so that's okay too. And we'll be back again tomorrow with another episode continuing the work with Olumite and Olumite products. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.